What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore Rustboro City from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Now, here's the song in full. Alright, so I've got flute and strings mapped out already. Let's see. Now, there's this first part is a synth, so I'm gonna go ahead and save that for later. Let's do the melody first. So we have nice. Hey, welcome, Super Monkey Ball. Welcome, Bat. Evening. Hi, Jamie. That song seems already ready. Oh no, this is the MIDI. This is the original. So this will be the original. We don't have anything written down yet. So we have this flute that goes up to right there. Now, the first thing I want to do is there's a downbeat somewhere here that should be right about here, I do believe. And so let me set a time marker. There we go. Oh, there was already one there. I could have used that one. Okay, so let's select all this. And then let's check out our panning for this one. So panning is center, we don't need to worry about that. We have some volume automation. Okay, so let's right click, find first empty, call this melody. Okay, so let me go. Paste this. Send it to channel 1, Alt C. And we get no sound because I have it muted. And we also want to set the time marker here too. And let's give this mixer track reverb. And then let's go and grab our volume automation. We only need this part, this much right here. Nice. As someone who didn't play the games, what does this track evoke to you? Honestly curious. I might not stay tonight, pretty tired, but I will give feedback tomorrow for sure. This track evokes Bossa Nova to me. This feels like Bossa Nova. Definitely in Bossa Nova inspired. And maybe some Western Asian inspiration. Or East Asian. Probably Indian, maybe? Arabic? I get some Arabic vibes from this too. Okay, so that's our... Now we just need our vibrato, because we have quite a bit of vibrato going on here. So let's copy this mod wheel automation. Let's go to project, generators, flute, and then I want to grab this vibrato depth knob and go to vibrato depth 1. And then paste this here, but this is a bipolar knob, so we want the middle to be 0. So let's go plus, wait. Oh wait, no, that's the multiplication knob. We want to go plus, I want to add it till it gets into the middle. So we want to go plus 50%. Now the middle is 0. And then we want to turn down the multiplication. Not that much. Nice, that sounds about right. Let's check the original. Here's where, let's see, here's where it first starts. So we can really hear it there. I know it has to be faster for sure. Let's see, let's try this 30. That sounds good. That sounds good. Maybe let's just take down the delay. Maybe it's a little bit too much, though. Let's take it down a bit. There we go. That sounds good. I like that. Enough vibrato. It's a flute after all. Hey, yeah. There you go. What a job, man. Thank you, Ricardo. Do you like Castlevania music? Simon Belmont's theme is awesome. Yeah, it's Splash Bros. Ultimate. I have heard Castlevania music. Castlevania music is pretty cool. Not bad. Let me make sure that this part in the beginning stays at center. Now I want this I want this to be center right here. Can't really make it true center, but I can get close. There we go. Nice. All right, so we have next strings. And this strings, I want to give it a mixer track. And then let me go drop my default mixer. and called it strings. And then give it reverb. Now I do believe that the rest of the track here is strings. No, it's not. So up to 26 is strings. I like this theme, it's very brilliant. So let's copy that. And then we go back to melody. And then we continue with the strings. And then we Alt-C to change this to channel 1. And then we want to go back, take our panning. So it starts out in a little bit of the 44% right. And then it shifts abruptly. So let's go and copy this automation. We only need to copy till it changes once because it doesn't change again. So let's go and copy this down. Nice. Now let's go grab our volume automation. Wait, I forgot, I missed a bit. Copy that, and nice. Now let's check for vibrato. No vibrato. Now one thing that concerns me is here we have echo notes. So let's remove those. Okay, now let's give it a real delay. So let's add this. Some diffusion and some offset. But it only really goes on in that second part. Because, let's see, where did I first remove those notes from? I have to go undo. Ah, this, it's about bar 18. Yeah. So right about bar 18. So let's start it out being muted, and then at bar 18, it'll be enabled. Nice. Okay, so that was fun. Let's see, is there a bit of reverb? There is a bit of reverb because I have it going into the reverb bus, so that's normal. This is normal. Do you, let's see, I realized that 2,000 tracks in my library are Pokemon music tracks and I only played up to 4th gen. Ah, do you like Mega Man Music X versus Zero is awesome. I heard about Zero, but I never played it. I only know I only know Mega Man X. To me, Go Ino, Cheesemore, Kazuo Aoki, and Juni Matsuda are gods of music and harmony composition. Yes, they're very good composers. That is true. So now, what do we have next after that string line? At bar 26. An organ solo. Nice, okay, and then we have some more flute at the end there. So I'm gonna take this part with me just so I can bring it back to the flute. So let's now go clone this. Call it organ. And let's make it an organ. Organ 2 to be exact. And let's give it its own mixer track. Give it reverb. Let's go to my mixer preset. I'd drop that in there. And name it organ. Cool. Now let's go to the end of the line and paste this here. And then let's not forget our flute notes that we have to cut. And paste to the flute. And let's also not forget to... Wait, did this painted it at the wrong place. Okay. And let's also not forget that we have to Alt-C to change it to channel 1. Which I also have to do for the organ, I forgot. Oops, I pasted it a bar too early. Too late. What is this thing's problem? Jesus. Nice. Okay, now I just want to check on the organs. I want to check on its panning, first of all. It only has a static panning, I think. And then it switches back to flute. Okay. Wait a minute, is this flute center? Yeah, it is. Wow, that's center? Oh, that's the MIDI patch, right. Okay, so the panning is center. And the volume data for this is almost non-changing, but it does change, in fact. It only changes with the, when the flute comes in. So this is, for all intents and purposes, unchanging. We just have to copy this knob and paste here. Okay, and no vibrato for this. Okay, so we're good on that. Now, what is my next... So this is a PSG channel. Let's save that for last. Oh, there's a piano in here. Wait. This one's a different one, I think. Let's see, what is this? I think this is a saw of some kind. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's record it. Yeah, it's some kind of a saw. I think it's like the Game Boy's estimation of a saw. Yeah, it sounds pretty much like a saw. So I'm going to say for all intents and purposes, that's a saw wave. So this thing does nothing. I'm going to save that for later, but I'm going to do the... But I'm going to take care of that piano right now. Actually, after I read this, the chat again. This music going to be amazing. Aye, thank you. You're right, the bass is pretty bossa nova. I just went listening to the original track. Yes. This track is pretty short. This track is short? Really? It's, Oh yeah, it is. It's like a minute. It's only like a minute long. For some reason it felt longer to me. Because there was so many notes. So... we have this piano at the end. And it has vibrato on it for some reason. I think it does. Yeah, it does. Vibrato piano. That's a first. So we're going to copy this over. And this is going to go... well, let's clone this organ first. And let's make this piano 1. Call it piano. Nice. Now let's move this over. And let's... I think this is exactly the same as the one before it. And in order to remove these echo notes, I'm just going to copy this part over again. Oh wait, this is the same line as before, but the original didn't have the echo notes. Interesting. Yeah, because this one did not have those echo notes. Okay, so there's no delay on the organ, but there is on the piano. Got it. Oops, I removed an actual note. Whoops. That's a note. Okay. And let's Alt-C to change this to channel 1. And let's give it its own mixer track. Give it reverb. And give it a delay channel. Give it a little less feedback. Give it, make it quieter delays. And give it some diffusion. And now, in the original, what is our panning? Nice, so we have 50% right panning. Paste that there. And the volume... okay, and the volume is gonna be... Like so. Now we just need our vibrato data. Let's select everything. Okay, so let's copy that. Let's go to project. Alright, project, generators. Piano, and then let's move this vibrato depth knob. And then go right click, paste. Let's scale levels. Go plus 50% offset. And then let's go like 25% multiplier. And let's give the rate, like, turn the rate up to like 30. And then let's take the delay out. Let me solo the piano so I can hear the vibrato. Why is it? I can't hear anything. I can't hear the vibrato. That's weird. Let's see. Let me see if I multiply it. Oh, if I turn the decay up, then I can hear, because the note decays too much normally. That's nice. That works. But it's just not bright enough too. It needs to be brighter. Nice. I still need it to be higher pitch. Let's see. Give me more highs. That's good. I like that. I didn't know Rustboro sounded this beautiful. A minute 40. Wow. Oh, because of the repeat, the loop. I don't think pasting the events there would be necessary. SC already understands that CC number 1 is vibrato. Oh, let's try that then. Next time I have a vibrato. So let's see. CC number 1. Where would I find CC number 1 here? Okay, let me scroll this through this. Ah, here we go. Here's our CC. Okay, let's try doing the modulation wheel instead. So if I go if I go to the current project, patterns, melody, and I want to do edit events in new window. So I want to possibly, oh wait, that's for the flute. I need this one for the piano. So if I take this here and I delete this, and I go and pan, I go and paste this. This is instead. Oh, it works. Nice. Dope. But I think it needs to be stronger because this one is really strong in the game. Let's see, let me multiply it. That's perfect. Let's see. Much better. Nice. The surf music is gonna sound heavenly. I can't wait. Ooh, yes. Surf. Okay, so that works. Now, let's see. Next, we're going to want to go on to this one. We got our base, and I'm pretty sure this stays a base the whole time. Yes. And our panning stays center. Volume stays at one place, which is 80%. So let's go and copy this 9 and clone this piano. Call it bass. Oh, and this is the fretless bass. I'm pretty sure that's the fretless bass. Yeah, that's definitely it. So let's go to bass, fretless bass, and then let's find first empty and call it bass. And FL Studio forgot my selection. Oh wait, no it didn't. I just have to close this out and do it like this. There we go. And now we have to Alt-C to change it to channel 1. Nice. And I'm going to go ahead and take out this silence that we don't need. Cool, pretty easily. Okay, so now I just want to give this a mixer track. And reset the panning and set the volume to 80%. And then I want to drag the default mixer track in. And then I want to give it reverb. And the saturation knob is overloading a little bit. I can hear distortion, so let's turn that down. Nice, much better. Now, let's see what people are saying. Surf music. Okay, no new messages. All right. And let's go to now. Oh, this needs a we need a time marker right here, a downbeat. Nice. Now, let's go and see what this channel has in store. Wait, is there? No, there's no vibrato on here. Okay, so we've got an organ. Is it always an organ, though? Yes, it's always an organ. Now, panning is... Whoops. So the panning changes. Why does it change with nothing in it? Strange. Cool, Cool, so let's copy this solo. This is gonna, I wonder if this is gonna be a layer to the, I think this is actually like before the other organ. So we can paste it here. And actually I'm gonna need to go do this because otherwise it's gonna overwrite my notes. So this is gonna go, wait a minute, I forgot, where does that actually go? Hold on. This starts at bar 7. Nice. And let's Alt-C to change this to channel 1. Cool. Now the panning that we want for that second part is 44% right, so we want to maintain that. So it starts out being a little bit 20% to the left. So let's copy this part here. Now, let's paste this. And then when the second organ comes in, let's paste 44% right. Let me go to a bar stop and then, yes. Nice. Now let's check for volume. So I want to make sure that the volume is the same as, so this is, wait, it changes on me actually. Ah, we have some changes. I didn't anticipate some changes. Cool, so let's copy that. Now the normal, the one for the second part is 64%, so we want to remember that, and then paste that there, and then after that, once the second part comes in, right here, we want it to be 64%. But it doesn't tell me which part is 64%, so we're going to have to go change it to 64%. Select this part. And then Control I to insert. Nice. What are you restoring after Pokemon? Ooh, I don't know. I don't really look that far ahead. Oh yeah, just in case the organ is in 2 different channels. Yeah, that's a pain. I hate when it does that. Like, there's nothing else even in that channel, so. In the latter section, channel 2 becomes that organ. Yes, I have that part. That's the one that I've been sort of mitigating with that. So I'm trying to fit it into 2 channels, into 1 channel. So that's channel 2. Yeah, this is the one yeah, this is the one I have. Okay, so next, and we're skipping PSG channels for now, by the way. At least until we finish all the melodic channels. Okay, and then we'll get, well, now that we have our melodic channels done, we'll start on PSG channels before we move on to drums. Cool. And this articulation is, we have a straight staccato. So let's, and this is a pulse. Yes, just a regular pulse. So let's go drag in our pulse one. And this is going to go all the way out, so let's do like that. I think it takes longer than that. That's about right. Let's see, so this stays in the left channel the whole time. So we'll turn it left. Nice. I just want to make sure that that's the right tone. It's a little bit of a different tone. There's a frequency here that I want. Let's see what happens if I do this. I think I can't really remove that frequency, so 90 will just have to be the order of the day. It's a pretty weak one, so that's good. Okay, so let's give this a mixer track. Drag in the default, take out the chorus because there's already chorus on it. And then let's call it, oh wow, I have an, what is this? I have two pianos, so we can't have that. Oh, this is our bass. Okay, and then this will be our pulse. So now, let's go copy those notes over. And let's call this pattern synths. And paste. Now, I don't think that we don't have any pulse channels before this, so let's go ahead and remove that space. Wait, we do have some pulse channels before this, so let's leave the space. But let's put a time marker here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, good. Now, let's check for volume changes. Nope, straight volume, 57%. Nice. What's the crunch sound at the end of the note, and how would you go about removing it? The crunch sound at the end of the note. What do you have to point in the channel rack. I don't know which, I'm not sure what you're referring to. So the last, at the end of the channel rack, let's see. I don't know, would you have to point out to me any crunch you hear, because I don't know. I don't hear any crunch. Let's see. But I got to hear your voices in good quality tonight. Oh yeah, that last night was bad with the mic quality. I was actually using my laptop's mic. What are you doing the casino music? We'll be doing all the music from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Every track. Okay, so that sounds good. And there's no vibrato on this. Yes, there is a vibrato on this, actually. So let's go and I wonder if this one has a mod wheel too. Yes, mod LFO, but this is like mod X, what? I don't think this thing has a mod wheel. Like an actual dedicated mod wheel. Let me just, I need my pitch LFO. So why did I not save this with the LFO already on it? Oh well. So this is gonna be like 80 cents maximum. No, actually not, like 400 maximum. So let's paste this, and then let's make sure to put 0 in front. And that's too strong, so let's take it down. Still too strong. Want it about right there, I think. And I want to compare that to the other one, to the original. Oh, there's actually some a different articulation here. So this part, it looks like, is it's where it switches to. And I don't see it should be marked. Okay, here's where it switches. So it switches at bar 8 for 2 bars, 16, 21 for 1 bar, 24 for 2 bars, 28, 29 for 1 bar. Okay, so I'm not going to remember that, so let me just denote where those lines. So those are anywhere where it's long notes. Anytime it's long notes, it switches. Nice. Okay, so let's go and... Actually, you know what I can do? Is I can use this automation. And let me go and copy that. Bring it over to the Pulse channel. And let's go and add this. First off, we have to go to right-click, edit events, paste this here. And then let's, so the normal we want is center. So let's multiply it a lot. And then we want it to normally be at center, but these dips should be, when we have more sustain, like when the sustain goes to max. So let's multiply the other way. And now it sticks up more. There we go. Now we just need to go scale levels. Up. 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 And up. So now... Nice. So now what we have to do is copy this thing that this modification that we've created, and then go to attack. Now we want some more attack. How much attack do we want? Well, I guess you have to be to ear since we can't measure. Well, actually, no, we can. Let's go find in the beginning where it. Okay, and then let's. Now we're gonna have to match that. Might be a little longer than that. Wow. No, I think that's about right. Okay, so now that we've got that matched, I want to say that, okay, I want to copy our automation again, or paste our automation again. And this time I want there to be 0 normally, but then when it comes up, it's 50%. So that's good. There we go. Wait, I pasted it in a different place. Let's cut that. So that's weird. It's not taking... I think I have to make it... I think I have to change it a little before that. So let's... Let me go take... one step. And let's cut this out. think there's no difference actually. No, I think it's just so fast. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. Nice. Let's see, not necessarily a crunch, but like a static or a crush in the note. Okay, so let's see. You said that's the... Sorry, I should have been more concise. The row on the first row of the channel rack, when you click the little rectangle icon, it would make a sound. It was like 2 to 3 minutes ago, and you were creating the pulse. Not necessarily a crunch or a static, but like a crunch. Yeah, that's the original. So this that you hear right here is the original sound, I think. But what we're worried about is this. That's what you want to be critical of. So what we want to be critical. Well, let me read the rest of the chat first. Remember that the GBA attack is usually linear. Oh yeah. We don't want any Okay, so let me remove that. And then that'll be good. Thank you. Thank you for that. So now I just want to check those curves in the like on the attack. But the vibrato is definitely slower. So let's slow down the vibrato. I want to put it to... That sounds pretty right. I think it's also like a more sine wave. Nice. Okay, how does that sound? Let me know. Oh, so IDK, why there's that noise in the GBA pulse. Not the case. The pulse there, not the case in the actual thing. Oh, is that what... That must be what Ray was referring to. So there's like... I guess there's like a... Let's see. It is a bit noisy, isn't it? It's kind of a noisy articulation. I'll have to fix that later. That'll be a later thing. I'll have to switch it out for a less noisy or a noisy one, because I think you do like... I think it's just the naturally what Citrus does, so maybe I'll have to try something else for that. I will try that later. And I think this is a little bit too strong, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Maybe we want to take this down. Yeah, that sounds much better. Yeah, I hear what you mean with how noisy it is now. I want to try maybe sampling the pulse from here and dropping it into dropping it into citrus. Let's see what this does. Nice. Does that still sound noisy? Let me know. Let's see. Mario RPG had a casino card. All right, good luck with it. All right, to have a good one, Bapt. Thanks for coming. So now we've got that one. So let's see, there's no volume changes here, so that's good. Now we need this part. Which one is that one? Is that, oh, that's... Is that recorder? Let me see. It's either the recorder or the rounded snare. Rounded square. Oops. Let's see. I think it is the recorder. Yeah, that sounds like the recorder right there. So maybe, let's see. No, actually probably not. Let's see, no, I think that's this. Oh yeah, that's the rounded square. At least I think it is. I think it's a different note. Or maybe it's the triangle. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look into that. Mm-hmm. I'm fairly sure. Let's see. I found that to be similar sound to an EP, to an electric piano. Yeah, because it's pointed out to be the electric piano in the thing. So maybe they kind of took the electric piano sound and just did that. Oh well, I'll just take this and I'll put it in as the waveform for now. Okay, so that's good. Let's see. Let's call this, what do we want to call this? Sine wave? It's some kind of sine wave. Dirty sine. What a dirty sine. Um, so let's see. This is that for how long? For till about bar 18. Then it becomes a saw. Then it becomes the piano. And then it turns back into the dirty sine. Okay, so I want to copy this whole line. And then synths. And then let's see where the yeah, that's where the saw begins. Okay, so this part, this is gonna be the back to the, still the dirty sine. And then this will all be something else. So this is going to, this one's going to the saw. So let's, I'm gonna drag one of these in. And then just make this a saw. And then paste this here. And then at some point, this becomes a piano. I think that's right here. Yes. So this can be removed. Now I want to know what the envelopes are here. Okay, so no envelope, so it's just, but there is vibrato. So let's copy this part. Go here and I want to check, is that the right, that paste the right place? I just want to make sure. Yes. So now let's cut the sensitivity down. And now I want to measure that vibrato. That sounds good. Cool. Let's see. If it's any help, that is, if it's of any help, that is a GB wavetable rather than the usual sample, like being in the case of being in the sawtooth, like in the case of the sawtooth thing. Yeah, that is. But the question is it similar enough to a saw, or should I sample it? Let's see. This one, which one that we are about to go on to. Okay, it does have a little bit of a format sound to it. So I'd say we could delete this now. And let's call this saw, and yeah, that has a little bit of a format sound to it. So let's sample to it. Is that like a clavinet? Let's find out. It does kind of sound like a clavinet. But not enough like a clavinet to be the source. I think they were like trying to imitate sounds of that when they did the GB thing. Like they had clavinet, like, different waves that mimic that. Sounds like it. So let's just sample this. Whoops, wrong one. Guess it's clipped a bit. Okay, so now let's go to the saw and drop this in. Whoops, that's loud. So we can delete this now. And let's give this a mixer track first. Let's see. Dirty sign. And let's remove that chorus. Let's give this a mixer track. Let's call this clavinet. Yeah, this one can be more like an EP. Cool. Now, as far as I know, these don't really have any... Oh, this one's panned to the right. Okay, so this one's panned all the way to the right. Okay, so it shifts around a bit. Let's go and grab this automation. All right. Nice. And I think there's some vibrato on the saw, right? The clavinet. Yes, there is. Okay, so that's where it plays, and now let's copy that. Oh, and let's call this clavinet. So let's paste this here. Scale the levels. Let's make sure to put in 0 right here. Nice. That's to me, that sawtooth reminds me more of a brass sound. It does sound very brassy. Man, I love your work. You are the best. Thank you, Chatterbird. Welcome. I love this theme. Can I hear what you have so far? Yes, we have. I'll put it up on the board so far. Let's remove this. So we'll put in our synths at the second row. Bass goes at the bottom, and the bass has to be put in a certain part here. Ah, here's where it has to be put in. Melody. Mostly done, really. Okay, and that's not taking into account the volume yet. Oh, there's some volume automation too. So this will be for the, actually, I think this encompasses some of the... Nice, so this encompasses all the electric piano. Nice. And then there's some electric piano at the end. Let's check that out. Okay, so it goes back down to normal. And then, let's see, we need our saw automation now. Saw automation. Okay, so it's just a constant one. So really, we just need to copy this knob. Nice. Now, what's next? Oh, that's the bass. We already did that. But I want to revisit the bass because it's very pointed. So I want to get that pointedness by going and using Transpire. Maybe not so sharp. That's good. Nice. Okay, so that works. Now let's see. I don't think Ruby and Sapphire have Battle Frontier music. It's only Pokemon Emerald. Ah, I'll have to look out for that. If I see Battle Frontier, I'm like, oh, that doesn't play in the game. Okay, so let's move on to now. Oh, we got that. That's a now we have noise. I think it is. No, this is another pulse. This is the other layer to that other pulse. This is just like this. So this will be... Ah, this is another layer to that pulse, definitely. But it's pan center, and it stays that way the whole time, so I want to grab this, and the other, I think, always is left, so what I want to do is use my note panning in Citrus to say, hey, this is always going to be panned to the left. Okay, let me just use scale levels to go all the way down. There we go. Now let's paste this here. Nice. Nice. And so now this will be center panned now. Let's check our volume. Volume is only a little different. Let's see. 57 versus 52. So let's take the velocity down 5%. Because this is 57 versus 52. Let's take the velocity down 5% for this layer. Shift C to select only those. Now let's go to scale levels and go offset by -5%. And now we need vibrato. Vibrato I think has already been, because I've taken the vibrato, right? Actually the vibrato is a little bit different. What? Why is it different? Let me go... No. Let me check carefully. Okay, there's only minute differences. So I think I'm basically going to need to separate these channels. Let's see. Pulse 2, and then this one's going to be... Well, I already did the notes, I don't need to do that. So this one is I'm gonna Shift C, cut, and paste. And now I can actually make it 52% volume. And let's return the velocity back to its normal self. Now let me go grab my vibrato data with this one. Copy and let's go here. Paste. Wait, it's pasting in the wrong place. FL Studio is not very good when handling automation. There we go. Now I want to also scale these levels. Let's see. About 15%. Nice. Cool, that works. Let's see. Okay, so that's good. That's about the size of it. And this is not, there's no other parts to this. So let's move on to what's next, the noise. And this articulation is staccato thing, but I think this was inaccurate because every time I have noise, it's always like it's always like a very sharp thing. So I'm gonna go find first empty, call this drums. And let's see. I'm gonna drag in my noise. And then let's turn it to it's always like that. It's always like a very fast staccato. So that's what it'll be for now. And then let's drag in my default mixer track. Call it noise. And I'm gonna try listening to the putting up the original to see exactly if it's short or not, or if it's sustained, just to make sure. Yeah, it's very short. That sounds about right. And usually this thing is gonna be a lot quieter. Actually, maybe -6 would be fine. Nice. Okay, now the rest of the drums. Let me check that pitch because the pitch matters for this noise. Oh, I think I froze FL Studio. Wow. Okay, so let's close this. Reload FL Studio. Yeah, and the actual noise, the song is staccato. Yeah, that's how it's been with every single one of them. Okay, so if I go into back up, auto saved at 1848, so that was 3 minutes ago. So we've lost 3 minutes of work. Let's see if that had any impact on our synths. Last thing I did for the synths was giving it a no. Last thing I did for the synths was cloning it, and oh, I put the let me check if I have that automation. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so that's good. Now I just need to bring my noise back in again. So let's go back, get the noise sample. And let's find first empty, call it drums. I want to check the pitch on that too. That's what I was about to do. I think usually I have to pull the noise in 2 octaves down. I think I better do the envelope first. Nice. The pitch looks right. Okay, now let's give it its own mixer track. Drop the default mixer in. Call it noise. And take it down by 6 dB. Okay, cool. So now we got our progress back. Let's check our panning. Panning is left. Left complete. And then we have drums. So let's go and clone our last, this one, the bass. Let's call this drums. Did I copy those notes? I don't remember. Yes, I did. Now let's send it to channel 10. Alt-C to change. And then let's go to part 10. And this would be the standard drums, right? I don't really remember. I think it has a orchestral snare. So we have our hi-hats. So this is definitely looking like the standard version first. Ah, we have both. We have standard drums with an orchestral snare. Wait, did I? Oh, I just pasted this over here. Whoops. Nice. Now, this is going to go into SE88 Pro standard. And I want to go to advanced tone generator and set the close hi-hat to be centered. Also, the conga, I think it is, needs to be panned right. Pan low center. Conga. Oh, here it is. I think there's the mute conga is in there. I don't remember if it, I think it uses both the high and the mute. So, oh no, it uses the low one. Nice. Now the rest of them should be center panned, except that this is should be an orchestral snare, and this should be up here on E. Now I want to clone this. Oh, it's let's see. The drums sound really wrong there. Yeah, conga is supposed to be far lower pitched. Okay. Let's see. The conga is supposed to standard 3. Okay, snare standard 3. Let's try standard 3 then. So standard 3, is that the... Should I use the regular snare? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's the right one. Yeah. Standard 3 has 2 snares that are randomly switched. Oh, it has a round robin. Okay. Orchestral snare is also somewhere in that kit. Okay, well that's convenient. Ah. That must be it. Is that the right one? Doesn't... Wow, okay. Yeah, I think that is the right one. Okay, so a lot to digest here. Now, this I'm gonna paste back in. Is that where it was though? I want to know. I think I messed it up. I'm just gonna start over. Let's see. Okay, so this kit. So I want to see which snare. I think that's the right one. Yeah. Cool, so that's the right one, and then this snare has to go way down to C. Oops, so this all has to go to channel 10 as well. Nice. Now you said the conga is, I think you're using standard one in particular. Yes, I switched it though. Oh, standard one is still, that's weird. Nice. And now that tambourine is going to be and not quite the right way. So this tambourine needs to go centered. Cool, and this I'm gonna give this its own mixer track real quick. Give it reverb. And call this drums. Okay, cool. The game snare is a standard 3, but slightly pitched up. Okay, so let me see then what the pitch is. Let's see how much it's pitched up. So let's go, and I think I can pitch that up in the thing. Let's see. Concert SD. Okay, cool. So this can go like up a little bit. Let's see. Let me. Nope, that's too much. Actually, it sounds a little lower. That sounds actually right. Oh, that's the normal snare. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I can't check the thing and look at the same time. So let's see. So the normal snare is this one. Oh, one of those snares is actually... So let's go to the regular snare. Standard 3, snare 2. Is it this one? Yes. Okay, that sounds right. Nice. Okay. So now with that out of the way, let's check out the... I want to check out these congas you were talking about. You said they were low, one was lower. Is that the right pitch? How long is this song? It's like a minute, I think, a minute 40. So let's go. Okay, I can hear it now. Let's see. That sounds like the right pitch. Nice. And I just want to make sure it sounds like that. That's snare that. Oh, because I think when it took out the specifications on panning that I made in the first one. There we go. And of course I have to do that again for the new conga and low conga. I still hear something being panned around. I think it's the mute conga is actually using. There we go. And then does the tambourine still have to be... Cool. Nice. All right, that all works out fine. Let's paste this here. And I can actually move this back. Let's see, Control A to select all. Then move this. And then move this. Not all the way. And I think this is the downbeat right here. Nice. Oops, that's not aligned. There we go. And there's the downbeat here is right there. Wait. I need a smaller. Yes. Aw. Weird. I need to delete this. It's all messed up. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that's sounding pretty good. want more highs on the strings. And I want more... Well, I want to hear the organ more. Oh wait, that's getting loud. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that much. And I kind of want more sharpness on the... Nice. And then I want to loop this. So let's cut this right here. Control B. Ooh. And then I want to make an ending. Now this is, I want to end this on, let's see, what note do I want to end this on? Ba-da-dum. Oh, it starts on G. Oh no, it starts on F. My bad. Cool, and the synths. Let's do like that. Nice. Now, I want to go into the vibrato and give it vibrato at the end. Nice. Now... Nice. And I want to do the same for the piano. Nice. And now for the synths. So this is the only one we need to worry about. Let's see. Let's just bring that up here. But not yet. Right here, let's bring it up. Nice. Cool, now let's give it some bass. A sharp. Actually, I think I want that to go even lower. It never goes that low. And I think this is like the lowest. Oh yeah, this is a high pitch bass, so we can go down to A sharp. It wouldn't be unrealistic. Nice. Now the drums. Let's go for a hi-hat. Actually, it starts with the hi-hats up here, so maybe go back to A. And now, oh, we actually have a open hi-hat. I need to pan that. Nice. So now let's give it a kick. Let's make it end with a kick. Nice. Nice. Okay. Now let's master it. We want -6 dB for the bass. Oh, the bass kicks up over here. Let's give it some more room to play around. I like a lot of bass. Now let's give the mids -3. We get to give them more room to play around in, pretty much, probably. Oh wow, this is not okay. Look at that. I think that was because of the piano, actually. Let's take the drums down, highs down. That's okay. It's not too bad. Okay, so that's getting there. This is good right here. Nice. A little heavy there. And the pulses, I think, are supposed to be -3 dB. Piano can be a little louder. I want to hear that piano more. But the highs can be a problem. I think they're suppressing well. Nice. So the levels are a little bit erratic, but I think we're containing them well. Let's see. Who wrote this? Go no cheese. Nice. Let's get a little silence. Okay. So I think that sounds good. I'm gonna play it one more time and then we'll save it. Raise it a little bit here. No, that's too much. Nice. Okay, so I think that's good. We can call it quits here. Unless anybody has any suggestions. Is gym after Rustboro? Let me check. No, it's trainer's school after Rustboro. Gym is... Where's the gym? Okay, gym is like 49, so we got a ways to go for that. This is only 27. Alright, so that'll be it, unless anybody has any suggestions. And this will be up on YouTube tomorrow. Alright, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off. Until next time. Have a great